Another thing I really love about the Lotus is that if you're in a hurry to pack up, it is super fast with these tents. And just like that, then you start folding and rolling. I can usually have this thing back in its bag in about 3 to 5 minutes. If the tent is really wet, as with any tents, especially canvas tents, you can throw it in a car temporarily, but at some point you want to dry it out so that you don't get any mold issues. These newer, poly cotton blends are pretty good about compared to a lot of the old just solid cotton. They breathe really well and they're a lot more mold resistant. But at some point you do want to dry the tent out completely. I wouldn't pack it up wet and leave it for, a full 24 hours, or you could start to get mold problems. And of course that happens with any tent, even the polyester tents and things like that, and the vinyl tents. But at the price that most canvas tents, the average canvas tent starts around $1,000, at least in this size. And because of that, you do want to be a little bit more careful about mold. They make sprays for dealing with mold on canvas tents. We don't really have that issue. We own a lot of canvas tents, and we've never really had a problem with it. But it is something just to consider with canvas tents, or any tent that you want, even the poly tents, if you want them to last a long time. Don't pack them away when they're wet. But aside from that, this folds up pretty easy. The duffel bag it goes in is nice and big, so it really isn't that difficult to get it back into the bag.